I'm super excited to share these 4 must-know riding techniques that enable smooth, efficient, technical riding. I use them every time I ride, whether I'm racing or I'm just going to the store to get some groceries. My name is Brian Estelle, and I've been part of the mountain bike industry for the last 2.5 decades. I've been a pro cross-country, short track, cyclocross, enduro, and Xterra racer over the last 14 years. I've been fortunate enough to race against some of the fastest athletes on the planet on the regional, national, and world level. I'm also a coach, sports nutrition coach, and business owner. Around age 14, I decided I wanted to be a professional racer like the guys I had posters of on my wall. It became my passion and lifestyle. I'm proud to say, over the period of many years, I taught myself the skills to ride just about anything. During that time, I realized my true passion was helping countless others meet their riding goals. I used to think to be an awesome rider, you needed to know how to do so many things on the bike, but that's just not true. I make the joke to my clients that it's just like Mexican food. It's just the same small handful of ingredients mixed in a different order and called a new dish. With riding, it's just the same small handful of skills mixed in a different order and called a new technique. With that being said, here are the 4 techniques along with examples that I hope change the way you look at riding and learning to ride forever. All right, guys, these 4 techniques will change your life when it comes to riding technical terrain. Now, they may seem really simple, but when you practice, hone, and scale these techniques, you can ride nearly any terrain. Here you go. Here is technique number 1. Front wheel lift, level pedals.
Keep those heels dropped, arms straight, and head, chest, and shoulders up.
All right, guys, here is technique number 2. It's a rear wheel lift. You can do this with both flat pedals or clipless pedals, either way. Here's technique number 2.
As I stand up, I shift my weight slightly forward from the center of the bike.
Cool. So here is technique number 3, and it is a seated front wheel lift. As you can see, I'm not just pulling with my arms, I'm actually powering this motion with just my pedal stroke, with just my legs.
I like to demonstrate by putting just my fingers on the bar and lifting the front wheel to show that this technique is powered by my legs.
All right, here is technique number 4, and it's a front wheel lift while standing.
Again, this motion is powered by a pedal stroke.
I know all these examples seem really simple. I want to show you just how powerful all 4 of these techniques are when you start blending them together and using them interchangeably. Here we go.
We start super simple. Lifting your wheels up and on top of obstacles rather than smashing through them allows you to maintain momentum, which saves energy, especially on climbs. Changing just the timing of a technique will give you an entirely new technique. Combining only the 4 techniques I just showed enables you to ride almost anything. The speed at which you're traveling determines the technique that you use. Here are 2 different speed examples. This is just using technique 4. It's pretty amazing just how advanced you can get when you practice basic skills with the correct technique. Smashing and damaging your chainring can be avoided by learning these 4 techniques. Again, a change in speed will determine which combination of the 4 techniques you use. Proper technique and correct timing allows you to put power down where it's needed. This keeps you from spinning out unnecessarily, even in muddy conditions. Someone with less fitness and better technique has the ability to outclimb someone with more fitness and less technique on a technical climb. Whether it's a 6-inch drop or a 16-foot drop, technique number 1 can be used.
Learning those 4 techniques and scaling them will change the way you ride forever. At this point, you've got some things to go out and start practicing. What I recommend is practice, but make sure you're practicing the correct way. I tell all my clients, you'll become amazing at whatever you practice. Whether you practice it correctly or incorrectly will determine your outcome.